I'm Saurya Joshi. I work as a region head for a few of the Southeast Asia countries. I'm based in Sydney, Australia. I came here on a student visa 8 years back. I studied here for 2 years, which was a master's program in accounting. After 2 years, I got my 485 visa, which is also called post-study work visa. I got my permanent residency within 3 years of being in Australia. I did my bachelor's back in my home country, which was a 4 years course. After completing my bachelor's, I didn't know exactly what to do with my life. I was going here and there. I did apply for a few jobs. Some of them invited me for the interview and some of them they didn't. And those who did, they offered a low salary. I was having my own struggle, and then I don't know what to do. Like the time passed and it was already 2 years and I was really worried where to go, what to study, and then I just happened to land in one of the education agencies, which is Expert Education, and the counselor gave me option, it's better if you try abroad and see, because there are many opportunities which you can find abroad, and he gave me option for UK, US, Canada, Australia, and Australia was quite interesting because as a student, when you come here, you also want to work part-time, and the pay rate was fantastic. During that time it was around $19 per hour, but now it's already close to $25, which is great for international student, and the fees was also affordable. During my struggle time back in my home country, Expert Education and Visa Services helped me choose the right study destination, which is Australia. And because of that particular decision, now I am here working in a multinational company as a region head. The few things which I really like about the Expert Education counselor and the counseling team was they give you transparent information. And all those information, even though you can find in the website, they give you in such a way that it's easy for you and your family to understand, because when you come abroad for the first time, it's not you who is paying the fees. It's actually your family who is arranging the funds for you to go abroad. And with the help of those type of clear and straight information, especially while arranging documents for the visa, if I had done by myself, I don't know whether I would get the visa or not, or how long would it take. Their professionalism helped me to get the visa on the right time. I was able to start my course before the commencement date. Everyone thinks going abroad is easy. You go there, you make dollars, and then you put some pictures and you're having a fantastic life. It is actually fantastic. It is actually what you see in those pictures, but it's not always 100%. So there are other side of it. I would exactly not say it as a struggle, but it is a part of life. So that was work in progress. So as a student, when you don't know many people here, you always tend to have difficulties in communication because this English is not our native language. That's the first difficulty, right? Second one was networking. I didn't have big groups, or I don't know much people here for a job, and you have to do whatever job you get, which is quite fun. I will never say any job is better than any job. It's up to you. For example, when you're here and when you don't have enough money to eat food, and example, you get a cleaning job, that cleaning job is actually the best job for you at that moment, because of that job you're able to eat, you're able to pay your rent, and slowly you can build up your career. Australia is one of the culturally diverse country in the world. The weather here is fantastic. I'm a Sydney sider. I love the weather here. Beautiful beaches. The food here is good. The income here is good. In terms of safety and security, it's one of the safest country in the world. So if someone is really willing to settle in Australia, I would suggest to come here as a student, because when you come here as a student, you will tend up to open many doorways and pathways for your future. Initially, you might come here for one subject, or for example, you might come here for a chef or an IT engineer, but when you come here, the passion might change. You might be a doctor, or you might want to be a nurse. It's okay. So you can come here on student visa and then select your permanent residency pathways. Australia also has world's best universities. The group of 8 universities are always on top ranking of the QS ranking as well. Not only the group of 8, the colleges, even the mid-tier university, they are fantastic. Everywhere you go, you can see a lot of international students. All of them seems to be having fun. Students from all over the world, including Thailand, Indonesia, Nepal, India, China. You can meet actually, the whole world is here. You don't even need to go outside to meet people from different countries. For those of you who are watching this video, if you really want to settle in Australia, there are few occupations and few courses which you can work on, especially the occupation like chef, cook, ICT security analyst, software engineers, nursing, teacher. There are other more. These occupations are always in demand from the Department of Home Affairs. So if you think you want to move to Australia and get a permanent residency, please visit Expert Education and Visa Services Office. We have a team who will guide you professionally. They will check into your resume, they will check into your qualification, and they will give you advice which can lead you to permanent residency pathway. For further details, please contact our team today and check with them your eligibility and check with them the requirements to study and move to Australia. Bye-bye.